I doubt this will work, but I need some content. So, here we go. As we speak, I'm uploading a nearly 6-hour play of the current character, YouTube Orc. I am your poorly aging sarcastic PC witty gamer, and this is the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remastered.
Greetings, brother. Greetings. I am Oshiva, mistress of this
You notice she said
sanctuary.
Oshiva.
Lucian has told me all about you. I welcome you to the Dark Brotherhood. You stand now in our sanctuary. May it serve as your new home, a place of comfort and security whenever the need arises. When you're ready for work, go and speak with Vicente Valtieri. He handles all assignments for new family members. But before you go, please accept this gift from your new family. A unique set of armor, lighter than normal leather and black as the void. Now, I've kept you long enough. Vicente is waiting. You'll find him in his quarters. Go now, my child, and may Sithis go with you.
See, that's the problem. They can't decide how to pronounce anything. She just called herself Oshiva. Other people are going to call her Ochiva. So there's places in this game they can't decide how to pronounce CH, and other places where they can. Like Coral, they always pronounce Coral. But Shadenhall, they sometimes pronounce Chadenhall. And she just mispronounced the name of one of the people in the guild here. So we're going to try and do some questing here, but when we get to the point, there's one fairly early on in the Dark Brotherhood that requires a lot of stealth, and we're not stealthy enough for it, and so that's probably when we're going to go away from it. But who knows? Let's hear what Ochiva has to say about Sithis.
Those fools in the church and their so-called 9 divines. There is no divinity beyond the eternal and terrible rule of our dread father Sithis.
By the way, I like the look of the sanctuary and her uniform and face and all of that. So far, it's looking good. Tell me about the sanctuary.
Ours is not the only Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. There are others hidden throughout Cyrodiil, each one overseen by a speaker of the Black Hand.
Tell me about Lucien Lachance.
Lucian isn't here very often. His duties with the Black Hand keep him very busy, so he trusts me to keep the sanctuary in order.
Tell me about the dreaded Night Mother.
To employ the services of the Dark Brotherhood, one must perform a ritual to the Night Mother. Only then will she heed their prayers for murder. It is an ancient rite, this black sacrament. All across the Empire, every day, people beseech the Night Mother to take the lives of others. After a person performs the ritual, they are contacted by a speaker. Gold is exchanged, and the details worked out. So it has always been.
Got any rumors?
I've heard some talk. This past year, some family members have been found murdered. Could there be an assassin among assassins?
That's fascinating to me that they would have a morality where killing other people is perfectly okay. Killing them for money is applauded. It's what we do in the Dark Brotherhood. But somebody in the Dark Brotherhood killing somebody else in the Dark Brotherhood, now that would be abhorrent.
Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
I would say this location is
But why, sister?
done
What's the point? Why should
wonderfully.
anyone bother with all that sneaking and skulking?
My dear God,
I've been meaning to ask.
you are a life taker for the Dark Brotherhood. Our very existence relies on
Yes, of course I value our...
Oh, apparently I don't have any armor on, that is. I could wear shrouded armor, which has a protection of 7, which is better than the rough leather armor I've been wearing this whole game. So, yeah, I can do that. That's weird. If I put on rough leather boots, it takes my clothing off, except my underwear, which obviously I want my underwear.
secrets, and I have never betrayed them. But using...
But brother, what of the contracts that required...
If it isn't the newest member of the family. Let's get one thing straight. The tenets prevent me from killing you. But I don't have to like you. I'll sell you equipment, but only because Ochiva is making me. This family doesn't need any outsiders.
You seem wonderful, very friendly, kind, and
I
all
have it
that.
on good authority that the newest addition to the Brotherhood is an annoying whelp unworthy of licking my boots. How's that for gossip?
Why do they call you Friend Maker of the Year?
I see this I don't have all day. Hurry it up! You've got...
I'm assuming I'm not going to get really good prices with this guy since he hates me
That's
so
a
much.
fair deal.
I mean, I'll try it a little bit, but mainly because of what I talked about in the other video, the one that hasn't fully uploaded, and I don't know whether it ever will. But I have this theory I'm working on. What theory is that, you ask? Well, thank you for asking. My theory is that one of the things that makes the game crash when fast traveling
You've got yourself a deal.
or going through
That's a
doors
good deal.
or gates is having a bloated inventory.
You've got yourself a deal.
Now,
You've got your...
I want to prove it by
You've got...
running on a system that's running almost nothing in the background.
You've got yourself a deal, idiot.
And by keeping my inventory
You got a...
on the low side.
That's a good...
I am using a mod that lets me have pretty much as much in
You
my...
drive a hard bargain.
You drive a Ford Pinto.
You've got yourself a deal, You've got yourself a deal, idiot. Now I can sell it for 5 times its worth.
He is so sweet.
That's a good deal.
Have I introduced you to the new president of my fan club?
You've made a good bit of gold.
When this game isn't crashing, it's beautiful, it's deep, it's fun, It's really one of the best things out there.
You've got yourself a deal, You've got yourself a deal, idiot. Now I can sell it for 5 times its worth. That's more than I'd usually pay.
Good, I want more than you usually pay, especially
price for a...
since you said you're going to turn around and sell it for 5 times as much.
You've got yourself a deal, An excellent... You've got your...
Now, if you're new here and you're going, why is he showing me video of dealing with the merchant?
You drive a...
It's because I show you
That seems a fair price.
real gameplay videos.
That's a good...
Whatever I do in game, as long as I'm allowed to show it on YouTube, I'm going to show it to you.
An excellent...
So that means
A good price for a good customer.
that means the fighting, it means the dialogue, it means the going new places. Oh, it's heavy armor, so yeah, I'm going to sell it.
You've got yourself a deal, idiot. Now I can...
I want people to see what the games are really like, not just the highlights.
You've got yourself a deal, idiot. Now I can sell it. You've got yourself...
A lot
I
of
can't make that deal.
Oh, okay.
That seems a fair price. You've got yourself a deal.
His gold doesn't really go down, so as you see, I'm going to sell him all the stuff that was in that first offer. It's just going to be more transactions.
You've got yourself a... You've got yourself a...
So he's still got the 400 gold that he had when we started.
You've got yourself a deal, idiot. Now I can sell it.
You could sell it, but you wouldn't be able to get through
You've got yourself a
certain
deal.
doors.
You've got yourself a deal. That's a good deal. You've got yourself a deal, idiot.
I don't wear Legion armor. I mean, I don't wear
You've
heavy
got
armor,
yourself a
so
deal.
all this heavy
You've
armor
got yourself-
I'm getting rid of.
An excellent bargain. That's more than I'd usually pay. You've got yourself a deal, idiot.
And he's so nice, I just, I want to hang out with him all the time. But anyway, I've watched a lot of videos from gamers on
You've
YouTube.
got yourself a deal, idiot. Now I...
Most of them are
You've made a good bit...
heavily edited to make
An excellent
the
bargain.
gamer look good, or just to be tighter, to have more excitement in the video at every turn. And I get that, especially in today's world. Most people are not going to sit through a longer video with ups and downs, highs and lows, and different things like that. But I am looking for those people that will, because I want to show what the games are really like. I don't want to give you just the highlights.
You've got yourself a deal, idiot. Now I can sell it for 5 times its worth.
I want to show what they're really like.
You've got yourself a deal, idiot.
And if that means I get fewer subscribers, which it probably
A
will
good
mean
price for a good...
then I get fewer subscribers. I hope it doesn't mean that.
You got a great... You drive a hard.
But I'm not trying to attract
You drive a
everybody
hard bargain.
on the internet right now anyway. I'm trying to... Oh, there is a shrouded hood. I don't know why that didn't come up when I was looking to get
You've
dressed.
got yourself a deal. You drive a hard. You've got yourself a deal, idiot.
And there's reasons I want people to know what a game is like.
An excellent bargain.
One is, you might be playing this game and experiencing it in a different way. So you would see and you'd go, oh, I want to try that
You've got yourself a deal.
different way of playing it. Or you might be somebody that's thinking about, should I buy that game?
You got a great deal.
Well, my
That's a
videos
fair deal.
tend to show you what a game is really like. Or you may be a mom or a dad and your kid is saying, buy me this game. And instead of doing what you should do and saying, go out and get a job and buy your own games, you entitled brat, you instead consider buying them the game. But you have standards in your house, and so you want to know, is it too violent? Does it have too much profanity in it? Whatever your standards are for your house. And so it's another reason I don't censor out swear words. I don't tend to play games where there's a lot of profanity in them. But if I play a game and it has profanity, I don't censor it out unless YouTube tells me I have to.
That's a good deal.
And
That's more than I'd usually.
I don't
That
edit
seems
out
a fair price.
I don't edit out my mistakes.
A fine transaction.
If I die in a game, then I die in a game, and you see it and I see it.
You've got yourself a deal, idiot.
If
now
the game
I can sell it for 5 times its worth.
If the game crashes,
you've got yourself. That's more than I usually pay.
You might see it crash, and even if you don't,
for a good customer.
When I get back from the crash, I'll probably tell you that it crashed.
You've got your.
I want to give you as authentic a gaming experience as possible.
You've got yourself a deal, idiot. Now I can sell it for 5 times its worth.
So,
just take your trinkets and go.
That's kind of...
I see this. I don't have all day. Hurry it up.
The philosophy I have here. Most of these I don't have the money for. I don't mean the money, I mean the ma'ajiha. And he doesn't want to do business with me anyway.
Smelling ape.
Bonuses.
It's weird that he's calling a... He's calling an orc an ape.
Ah, useless, I say. Gold and magical trinkets are no sun.
Oh, Gogren! Your methods may be crude, but your heart is always in the right.
I expect I'm going to get people who have played this game and you know, want to see how I play it and maybe looking for different ways to play it. And like I said, parents that want to know what it's like, and people who haven't played the game that might want to know what it's like. And maybe people that aren't interested in video games, but they want to know what their friends see in video games. So they might want to see video game videos, even though they have no desire in making this their hobby or anything.
Warmest greetings to you. I trust you've already spoken with Ochiva. I am Vicente Valtieri.
Oh,
I
Shiva.
provide assignments for all new family members. Please do not let my appearance unnerve you. The needs and tenets of the Dark Brotherhood come before my own needs as a vampire. Now, if you're ready to get to work, I can provide you with your first contract.
You're a vampire.
I was stricken with vampirism 300 years ago, while on an expedition deep into the ashlands of Vardenfell. For nearly 100 years I hunted in secret, until the Dark Brotherhood found me. Now I have a family that accepts and even values my unique gifts. Perhaps in the future, when I feel you have earned the right, I will offer you a chance to become a hunter of the night.
Tell me about Sithis.
Sithis is the darkness of time immemorial. He is no Daedra and dwells not in the realm of Oblivion. No, Sithis is something altogether different.
Tell me about the Sanctuary.
This sanctuary has been here since before even I joined the Dark Brotherhood, and that was 200 years ago.
Okay. You didn't tell me a lot about it. Tell me some rumors.
The Count of Skingrad is not all he seems. Let's just say I'm not the only one who enjoys his evenings.
Tell me about our blessed Night Mother.
The Night Mother speaks to only one member of the Dark Brotherhood.
Me?
The listener of the Black Hand.
Rats.
And when Our Lady speaks, death follows.
Tell me about Lucien Lechance.
When I first joined the family,
Yeah.
this sanctuary was controlled by another speaker.
Uh-huh.
Lucien took over when she was killed while fulfilling a contract.
Speaking of contracts, do you have any?
A contract is a secret pact one enters into with the Dark
I didn't
Brotherhood.
ask what they were.
They provide us with gold, and we remove someone from existence. A contract is fulfilled by a skilled assassin such as yourself, who keeps the Dark Brotherhood's end of the bargain. So it has always been. While carrying out a contract, you may have the opportunity to earn a bonus if certain parameters are met. Now, let's begin, shall we? I'm not sure how you feel about pirates, but you've got to kill one. A captain, in fact, on his ship, surrounded by his crew. Interested?
Now, I like this because if you've watched my videos or played this game, you know that usually when they ask you if you want a quest, they tell you almost nothing about it. Like they'll say something like, I've got something in mind, are you interested? Without telling you anything about it. Now, he told me a little bit about it. It's a pirate on the pirate ship. He's a captain, and I would have to carry this out surrounded by his crewmen. And I'll tell him, yes, I'll accept this contract.
Excellent. Here is what you must do. Go to the waterfront district of the Imperial City. There you will find a ship named the Marie Elena. Board the ship and find its captain, Gaston Tussaud. He'll be in his cabin. Eliminate Tussaud in any manner you see fit. The pirates have been moving a lot of cargo on board lately. You may be able to smuggle yourself on board in one of the packing crates. Oh, and one more thing. Get into the habit of asking your fellow family members about any current contract. Their insight may prove invaluable. As a pirate, Gaston Tussaud has certainly spilled his share of blood. Someone wants revenge, and they've hired us to extract it.
Excellent. Thank you.
Spill some blood for me, dear brother.
Now I really do need to work on my my sneak skills, because I know they come into use in at least one contract in the Dark Brotherhood line, and maybe more than one. I think I should be able to get through this door without it crashing, but I'm going to quick save it first, just in case. And we got through it. Into this grotty little house. And now I've got more stuff that I can sell to somebody. Not a lot of stuff, but... Okay. Now I'm going to fast travel to the waterfront district of the Imperial City, which some of the mods have made some alterations for. And I don't know whether I will crash trying to get there or not. We will just see. Okay. Imperial City waterfront. I don't think there were drastic changes. Modding to Oblivion is fairly new. Well, the remaster, that is. And this is part of the waterfront district, one side of it. I think it looks great. The bloated float. Wooden door needs a key. I know where the boat is. I'm just checking out. Okay, there's a graveyard. I'm just checking things out before I go to the boat in question. I might take his suggestion and... Okay, there's a Chapel of Archay and it's locked. That's interesting. Wool Watcher's house. This is a lot different than what I expected.
Yes?
Oh, I like your voice. Got any rumors, Nijan?
There's islands in Nibbin Bay no one has visited in 100 years. No telling what you'll find.
Thank you for that.
Good day.
Yeah, good day. Oh, there's a boat up here. This is a lot better than I expected, actually. What I expected, just so you know, is that I wouldn't even be able to tell any differences in the waterfront district. I wouldn't, you know, I'd be embarrassed not knowing what changes were actually made. Do you need help with anything? Obviously, she doesn't speak. Actually, maybe there's something you can help me with. A local healer. I don't know what she said. Tell me about Raymond. He's an alchemist who lives there. Yeah, you're talking too fast, lady, without your lips moving. I think you've been added by a mod. Where should I start looking? Something about club and a chapel. Sure, I can have a look.
Hi there.
Okay. Oh, you know how to talk?
What can I do for you?
Well, it's nice that you could talk.
Take care.
I'll take anything I want. Anyway, yeah, I'm pleased.
Oh, hello.
The Nibbenirians think they're slick. Slippery is more like it.
How about that? Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Well, the waterfront district
What is it?
looks great, and I think the modding has so far done it a world of good. I don't know how you get to that guy's door, or gal's door. Oh, that way, okay. And that would be Marot's. Well, this is all quite enchanting. And there's the waterfront shack. My Areno's house, however you pronounce that name. Hello, Dougie. Dougie's name is Nero. People carrying torches.
Beautiful, isn't she? The Marie Elena. Damn fine ship, with a damn fine crew. I should know. I'm her first mate. Malvulis is my name. So believe me when I tell you, we don't like it when people snoop around in our affairs. You get near that ship, and my men will run you through.
Well, that's an odd thing to say, but I wasn't... Well, forget it. You believe you could effectively hide in this crate and then be transported to the pirate ship Marie Elena. Do you wish to hide in the crate or to find your own way aboard the ship? I'm going to hide in the crate. I mean, who wouldn't want to hide in the crate? Just as expected, the crate I hid in has been transported to the ship's hold. I must now find and kill Captain Gaston Toussaint. He's probably in his cabin, at the rear of the ship on a higher deck. By the way, she also came up to me while I was sneaking, so apparently my sneak either isn't very good yet, or it's not very good to pirates who can see right through it. I hope you are doing well. I saw that there are 63 subscribers now. And I appreciate anybody that is watching this video, but especially the subscribers. By subscribing, you let me know that you care about what I'm doing. On Morrowind, the Imperial Province, by Era Manwe of Sunhold. After the conquest of Hammerfell, Imperial legions massed along the northeastern borders of Cyrodiil, and invasion fleets prepared in Skyrim. Initially, though the Imperial legions and navy were widely considered undefeatable, House Indoril and the Temple hierarchy proposed to resist to the death. Redoran and Dress stood by Indoril, with Telvanni remaining neutral. Halul proposed accommodation. Contrived border incidents in Black Marsh ended inconclusively, but the swampy terrain did not favor Legion and Navy coordination. Against the Legions massed west of Silgrad Tower and Kraganmore, and the legions west of Blacklight and Cormaris View, Morrowind had pitiful small militias stiffened by small companies of Redoran mercenaries and elite units of house nobles and temple ordinators and armigers. Further complicating matters was the refusal of Indoril, Dress, Halul, and Telvanni to garrison the western borders. Indoril and Dress proposed, rather than defend the western border, instead to withdraw to the interior and fight a guerrilla war, with Halul advocating accommodation and Telvanni remaining neutral. Redoran therefore faced the prospect of standing alone against the Empire. The situation changed radically when Vivek appeared in person in Vivek City to announce his negotiation of a treaty with Emperor Tiber Septim, reorganizing Morrowind as a province of the Empire, but guaranteeing all rights of faith and self-government. A shocked temple hierarchy, which apparently had not been consulted, greeted the announcement with awkward silence. Indoril swore they would resist to the death, with the loyal support of Dress, while Redoran, grateful for a graceful excuse to avoid facing the legions unsupported, joined with Halul in welcoming the agreement. Telvanni, seeing which way the wind blew, joined with Halul and Redoran in supporting the treaty. Nothing is known of the circumstances of the personal meeting between Septim and Vivek, or where it took place, or the preliminaries which must have preceded the treaty. The public reason was to protect the identities of the agents involved. In the West, speculation is centered around the role of Zurin Arctis in brokering the agreement. In the East, rumors suggest that Vivek offered Numidium to aid in the conquest of the Altmer and Somerset Isle in return for significant concessions to preserve self-rule, house traditions, and religious practices in Morrowind. The Lord High Counselor of the Grand Council, an Indoril, refused to accept the treaty and refused to step down. He was assassinated and replaced by a Halul. House Halul took the opportunity to settle some old scores with House Indoril, and a number of local councils changed hands in bloody coups. More blood was shed in these inter-house struggles than against the Imperial legions during Morrowind's transition from an independent nation to a province of the Empire. The generals of the legions had dreaded an invasion of Morrowind. The Dunmer were widely regarded as the most dreadful and fanatic foes, further inspired by their temple and clan traditions. The generals had not grasped the political weakness of Morrowind, which Emperor Tiber Septim recognized and exploited. At the same time, given the tragic depopulation and destruction experienced by the other provinces conquered by Septim, and the swift and efficient assimilation of Morrowind into the Imperial Legion, systems and economy with relatively small impact on lower or upper classes of Morrowind citizens. The tribunal also deserves some credit for recognizing the hopelessness of Morrowind's defense and the chance of gaining important concessions at the treaty table by being the first to offer peace. By contrast, many Indoril nobles chose to commit suicide rather than submit to the Empire, with the result that the house was significantly weakened during the period of transition, guaranteeing that they would lose much of their influence and power to House Halul, whose influence and power was waxing with its enthusiastic accommodation with the Empire. The Temple hierarchy more skillfully managed their loss of face, remaining aloof from political struggles and earning the goodwill of the people by concentrating on their economic, educational, and spiritual welfare. I hope you remember all that. There will be a test at the end.
I'm telling you, lad,
Better
it's
cut down on
bad
the ale.
luck.
Starting to see
Woman on
things
board a
I am.
pirate vessel. Oh, come now, how... Hold there, laddie! Now you're just being insulting.
All right, how could I forget? That time we were almost dashed upon the rocks near the city of Firsthold. That was somebody else at the helm.
I told you 1,000,000 times it wasn't my fault. The wheel was covered with gold droppings. My hand slipped. It could have happened to anyone.
Well, it's never happened to me.
Ah, you mark my words, boy. That dark elf trollop is bad luck. The captain will end up dead with her around. You'll see.
You'd better watch your tongue, old man. Captain Tussaud hears you talking like that, he'll cut it out. Now, come on. We've been gabbing long enough.
Who's there? Why, you dirty little thief! How dare you touch me?
Let's get this over with. That's the best you can do.
I didn't even get to steal anything.
Do your worst.
You don't even have a name in this game. You're just called Pirate. Give me a break. You need to get a name. Now, the reason I didn't immediately go up to the next level is since I fight using mainly Majaiha, I'm waiting for it to replenish. And if my Majaiha runs out, of course, I just use arrows, but I prefer to be a pure mage. I don't know if you'd call me a battle mage or not. You might call me a battle mage. I have gained access to the captain's cabin of the ship Marie Elena. I must now kill Gaston Tussaud. Why don't people catch on fire? I'm throwing fire at them.
You die!
I don't feel like
This
it.
is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
Oh, I don't have my bow, you're telling me? Gaston Tussaud is dead. I must now return to the sanctuary and speak to Vicente. Oh, that's another word she pronounced wrong. Vicente Valtieri. She pronounced it two different ways. that first chick we met on the way into the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary to receive my reward.
Captain! Captain Tussaud, are you all right, sir? We heard a clamp.
I've fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
I don't want to hear about your crabs. Oh, I still forgot to get my...
What's the matter? Getting tired?
No, I just forgot to get out my arrows. Just hold on a minute. I'll be right with you. See, there's nothing the matter. You're welcome. Remove the top first. Reach inside and take out all the parts, being careful to note their order. Put the carving on the rod. Reinsert the rod into the cavity. Replace the parts in the order you removed them. Seal the top with pine tar. I actually don't know what that was. Instructions on how to do. Now, I assume when we go out, we'll be able to kill that chick who threatened us. Now, for it not to be murder, we have to let her hit us first. And if you're sitting there going, duh, we know all that. Well, understand, there could be people watching that have never played this game. And we want to involve them as well. That was terrible AI that the guy just, you know, stood there. I mean, my sneak isn't that good. And it's going to take a while to build up because I am using a much slower leveling mod. I point that out for anybody who's going, why am I watching this jerk? He's only a level 3. Well, yeah, I'm a level 3 because
what's the matter?
I'm intentionally using...
What's the matter? Getting tired?
mods that
I've fought mud crabs more
makes it
fearsome
harder
than you.
to... to level. Now where's that chick? Oh, there's the chick that threatened my life.
Die, damn you!
Did I fall out of the boat?
Let's get this over with.
I'm getting it over with, don't worry.
You die!
Now, I don't know if they're going to consider that a murder or not. I'm talking about the city guard. They're not running up to me, so... And I'm not completely hidden, so... I think they're not seeing that as a murder. She clearly threatened my life. They say that when you murder somebody, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they recruit new members.